So what are these improvements that that we can make? The overall tempo, I think, is now much more consistent, so it doesn't tend to fluctuate too much. And that mainly comes from the fact that you're much more secure with the notes. The loud and soft bits are more defined, but it would be even better if they were even better projected, right? So, and I think that comes mainly from adjustment. You know, it's one thing to say, oh, okay, play the loud bits louder and the soft bits softer, but what actually happens in the crucial thinking, you know, mechanism when you're playing the piece? I mean, before you get to the loud bit, you have to be aware that you're going to be doing that. So, because as easy as it sounds, like playing something loud and then playing something soft in performance mode is about having the peace of mind to be able to focus properly when you get to those moments, right? Because anybody, you know, in hindsight can point them out for you on the score. Stop in the lesson, teacher tells you to do something, of course you see it. But can you do it in the moment under pressure? And crucially, can you do it under pressure once a couple of things have gone wrong? I think that's even more crucial, right? So when everything, that's why if you get off to a good start, it's the best thing in the world. But if you don't, and something goes wrong in the first third or the middle of the piece, you have to still have certain pillars there to help you get through it. Do you like this piece?
Yeah, I guess.
It's very quirky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not, you know, well, it's good music, but it's not, well, it's pretty. It depends on what you know, think is pretty, but it certainly is, I think, what would you say is the, I don't know, the character of the fugue?
I don't know. I feel like whenever I play this piece, the prelude, I always think of Tinkerbell. It's really weird.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Hey, no, well, I think that's a very accurate description. You know, it could well be something like that. So if that's Tinkerbell, then what's the fugue?
I don't know. Don't have anything.
The fugue is kind of, when I think of the mood or character of that piece, it's kind of like silly in a way. You know, there's something, I was going to say mischievous, but that's not even, mischievous implies that you really are conniving and know what you're doing, kind of a thing. But there's something about this subject that doesn't convince me that the protagonist kind of exactly knows what's going on. Shall we say a little bit, you know, not on the sober side of things. But that's a first impression. And God knows what Shostakovich, you know, thought when he wrote the thing. He may have actually not thought much of it. You know, like a lot of composing comes from initial ideas, and then the method takes over, and then the mood and the character takes on a life of its own.
It's like one of the other preludes and fugues I heard. It's like the prelude was very slow. It was just like, and it's like he had like a bottle of vodka or something that's like so high, and it's like
Exactly, perhaps so. Okay, let's hear the Shosta Prelude and Fugue here.
Okay.